Hi, hello, welcome back to Musk FC episode 3. Today we're going to play our first game with Musk FC. Elon is in attendance. He is here, he is in the ground, along with probably about 4 other people. And we play, I'll show you right now, we play against Folkestone. Just a quick word, I want to say thank you for all the support on last week's video, like I always do, very much appreciated. If you want to leave a like on this video, leave a comment on this video, feel free. The button is right down there, along with that little subscribe button. Click that one as well. But we're going to get right into the game, no messing about today. We've shown you the team in last week's video, and it's not changed at all. So we're going to go with Hoskins in goal, he's our first choice keeper. Kane Ramsey at right back, Bonzingala and Ollie O'Dwyer at centre back. Mitch Hancock's at left back, DM of Jared Bird, 2 centre mids, box to box midfielder and a deep line playmaker. I just really like that combination on FM this year. I think it works really well. We've got Matt J and we've got Kean Flanagan, who is our star man. We've got Reggie Lamb on one wing and Mesaku Jew, I still need to learn how to pronounce that, on the left wing. And then up front, the sort of weak link, I guess, is our striker with Wes Fletcher. We will look to get another striker in, but we'll have to wait and see. I'm sure it will come before the end of the window. But yeah, we are ready to go. We are getting straight into it. Everyone's struggling with match fitness, and the reason behind that is probably due to the fact that we've played no friendlies. No friendlies at all, because we didn't have a team until all these players signed like 2 days ago. No team cohesion, no friendlies, everyone's unfit. But we do have 7 players on the bench, so we've got a good choice of subs for this low in the division. When we get up to the National League and the National League South, I'm sure we'll have less players or less bench options. I think it goes down to 5, so we'll get straight into it. A system recommendation on that. Tactically, I'll just do what I always do when I play against anyone. Type mark everyone. Oh, still haven't fixed this. Annoying. High press on everyone and show everyone onto their weaker foot. Don't see any harm in that. Let's get on with it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to watch the first half with 3D, and then we'll see. I might change over to 2D or not. We'll have to see. I do like 2D on FM. It's just cool. So what we need to do as well, change the camera angles, put the zoom right up and the height right down. Match speed in between, and there we go. The camera angles are sorted. So this is exciting, isn't it? I'm gonna try and just watch the full, or not watch the full game, but watch all the key highlights with no cuts or anything. So we'll see how that goes. Whether we're gonna win, lose, draw, who knows? Bonzingala clears out their corner there, straight to Wes Fletcher, but his first touch left a lot to be desired. We're coming up against Folkestone today, playing a 4-4-2 by the looks of it, which is, I think, what we're going to get with a lot of teams in this division. You know, when you go lower down the English footballing pyramid, most teams will use a 4-4-2 or some very small variation of a 4-4-2. Maybe they've got a holding midfielder in there. Maybe their 2 wingers are pushed up, so it's almost a 4-2-2-2. But 4-4-2 is quite an often used formation. We got our first chance of the game was a Kean Flanagan free kick, which he puts just wide. That's unlucky. But 35 minutes in, and we have had nothing, really. So we're going to demand more. Our XG is lower than theirs, but we've had more shots, but no shots on target at all for either side in the first half, and we are in the 45th minute. So that's great. Great start. That's why we've got a really crap striker. He's still probably good enough for this division, Wes Fletcher. In fact, he's so good enough for this division. He's probably a division above at least, but he's just not as good as the rest of the squad. Reggie Lamb has a go from distance, but not troubling the keeper there at all. But it's half time. That was very quick. Nothing really happening here. We've had 6 shots, none on target. They've had 2 shots, none on target. Their XG was slightly higher because they've had 1 clear-cut chance. We haven't had any clear-cut chances, no half chances, nothing like that. We've had more possession. They've had 1 more corner. We've had 12 free kicks to their 1, which, I mean, have we got play for set pieces on? We haven't got play for set pieces on, so I think that's just because our players are so much more skillful and just better than the Folkestone players, which means that we're sort of, I don't know, we're kind of drawing the fouls a lot of the time, almost like a Jack Grealish situation. I know he dives a lot, but he draws fouls from a lot of people. Because of the fact he's so skillful and tricky with his feet. I think that's what we're getting with our players here as well. We'll have to wait and see. We're going into the second half now anyway. I'm going to demand more at the start of the second half because I would quite like to at least score a goal in this opening game. Otherwise, we're going to have to play another one. And, I mean, no one wants that, do they? 60-minute mark. We're going to be looking to make a sub in a minute, but we'll probably wait for this highlight to play out anyway. Matt J and Wes Fletcher playing it between each other. Into Jared Bird on a booking. Keane Flanagan, Jay, the nice little midfield triangle there. Reggie Lamb out on the right-hand side. Kane Ramsey is going on the overlap, but we won't need it because we have a penalty. Wes Fletcher is apparently going to take it. I don't think I've sorted out set pieces, to be honest. We'll have to see. But Wes Fletcher steps up and misses. Wes Fletcher, you're not doing yourself any favours, lad. You're really not doing yourself any favours. We have got a corner, though, which is whipped in straight into the hands of Newcomb in the Folkestone goal. He looks quite tall, actually, Newcomb. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean, our XG should definitely be higher now because it's like 0.77, I think, for a penalty XG. So, but it's still not a shot on target, is it? So, I mean, that's great. Absolutely fantastic. Bonzingala clears. Mezaku due back to Bonzingala. I was hoping for a counter-attack there, but Ngala lifts that one forward, but Folkestone are going to get it back and try and counter-attack our own counter-attack. Smith is there, but I mean, that's. I mean, what can you even say about that? I don't even want to look at it. Matt J is probably the most unfit out of everyone playing at the moment, so. Excuse me. Has he scored? He has scored the penalty, so that's fantastic. Wes Fletcher's doing nothing, so we're going to bring Annex Nimmerly on. And I am going to make all three subs here. I'm thinking Tariq Hines maybe for Kane Ramsey's not having a good game. But then I think Aswad Thomas and Mitch Hancock's might just be the better option because of the fact that Aswad Thomas is a better player. And Kane Ramsey should be doing good enough. He's not, but he should be doing better than what he is. But I love a triple sub in FM. Just especially when you go 1-0 down at like the point, like just past the hour mark where you should be making subs. I do love a triple sub. I do. Whether it actually changes anything in this game, we'll have to wait and see. But because, I mean, right now, their XG is higher than ours again. We've had 8 shots this time. None on target. They've changed into some sort of 5-3-2, 5-2-3-2 formation, or 3-2-3-2 formation. I'm not quite sure. But coming to the end of this game, and it looks like we are going to fall to defeat on the final day, unless we can clinch something here, which we can. 2 substitutes linking up. The left back, Aswad Thomas, swings the ball into the Collins, the midfielder, who came on for Matt J. And that, my friends, is the equaliser. Aswad Thomas, a lovely ball in, just absolute darting cross straight onto the head of Michael Collins, who, to be fair, from that far out, probably should be scoring the header there. Nothing else happens, and it finishes at 1-1. Is that an opening day to be proud of? Is it? Because we haven't... I don't know. We haven't played any friendlies. We haven't got any team cohesion whatsoever. So is that an opening day to be proud of? We'll do the press conference and just answer with all the typical positively fantastic answers that everyone loves. I really don't know if that's an opening day to be proud of. Because, like I say, no team cohesion and no friendly. So everyone was unfit. Everyone barely knew each other's names. We'll rest everyone in the squad. Okay, no we won't. Why can't we rest? Because, do you know what? Why we can't rest? I think it's because we're not actually a full-time club, is it? Oh no, we are. I don't know. We'll leave it anyway. I'll sort that out. Oh look, we've got a new 1-year sponsorship deal worth 175k. Look at us bringing in the sponsors. Loads of money in the bank. I mean, projection's not looking great, but I'm sure we'll be fine with a few promotions under the belt. Hopefully, pretty quickly. My director, no, I haven't got a director of football. My assistant, Joe Tessam, former Saints player, said that in the last video, has made an offer for 21-year-old Jack Atkinson. We don't need a third choice keeper. I think I'll be fine with 2. To be honest with you. We've got John Still, who's coming in. We do now have a director of football. Yippee. Go and do director of football things and find me some incredible players to sign, please. I'm not going to sit here and answer questions. Right, the one thing I do want to look at then, before the start of the next game, is potentially dropping in an offer for a striker. So the best striker that would be interested, by the looks of it, according to FM, even as doubtful, would be Joe Mambongo. Burnley, 21 years old. I mean, to be fair, he's played at some bigger teams. You know, he played at Hellas Verona in the Serie when they were in the Serie B over in Italy. He never actually played though. But I don't know. I don't know. Is he any good? He's probably fantastic for this division. To be fair, when you get down this low, pace is so important. When you get to up into the Football League and stuff, pace becomes less important. It becomes more about the skill of the player. But right now, with 16 pace, that could be very important. The other one we've got here is Danny Philliskirk, who probably, I don't know, does he look better all round? He looks better technically, I think. And maybe mentally, but physically not as good. And also 29 years old compared to Mumbongo's 21. We've got Stephen Payne here, 28 years old, fringe player at Tranmere. We've got Lee Angol, who I think did he used to be a wonder kid, or he used to be not necessarily a wonder kid, but someone that grew into something okay. We've got Patrick Ammond. Surprise, surprise, he's Irish. I think he's like Grimsby. Yeah, he did. He's got 30 goals in 40 games for Grimsby in the National League back in 2015-16. He scores a fair few goals to this boy. Well, I mean, maybe not so much recently. 8 goals in 33 games there in League 2 for Newport. But he is transfer listed for how much? 40k. Now, we've got a lot of money left in the bank. We've got £500,000. Even with a little bit more money going towards the wage budget, we could still have £400,000 to spend quite easily. Obviously, I don't just want to bring in a striker. There's a few players I'd quite like to bring in for a few positions, just a bit more backup, a bit more squad depth. I don't know. I mean, the obvious option would be this guy because he's, in terms of value, he's more than double the value. In fact, he's pretty much triple the value of the next best guy. But you've got to remember, he plays for a Premier League club, so his value's inflated. He's younger, so his value's inflated. He's loan listed, but he's not transfer listed, which means what? How much are we going to be able to get him for? If I put in a bid for like 60k, they're going to want 110k-ish by the looks of it, which is not awful, to be fair. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Let's advance again, just to get somewhere towards that next game. We'll play the Kingstonian game again in this episode as well. I'm just trying to do it without a cut, really, just so you can see the sort of thought process and stuff that I go through. Oh, Matty Willock is in. Yes, I forgot about him. Oh, they've made an offer for Gregor Zabre, who, I remember this guy. Now, where did he used to play? Don't tell me. I can't remember. I want to say QPR or Newcastle, and Swansea. That's it. He used to play at Swansea, but he's a free transfer. I mean, I'm gonna let that go through. He's under a bid of £0. Is it just a trial offer? I think it's just a trial offer at the moment, so we'll have to wait and see. Matty Willock looks like he's coming in. We'll have to do a little save there just to make sure. He's going to be on £7,500 a week. Better be bloody good. Let me tell you that. Where's he going to play for us? He's probably going to sit in midfield. He does look good though, doesn't he? He does look good when we look at like his career so far. He's only played a handful of games, to be fair. Excuse me, phone going off. But came through the Man United youth system and he wasn't just at Man United for a year or two. He was at Man United for 6 seasons or 6 years in their youth system. He's been out on loan in the top leagues in Holland, the second league in Holland. He's been out on loan in the top division in Scotland, where he played 11 games and grabbed a goal. I mean, another Scottish loan spell there, and then League 2 and League 1. So he's more than good enough for this division. We will bring him in. He is on £7,500 a week, but we got a fairly decent deal there, I think. Okay, he's pretty good. Matty Willock, you're pretty good, son, and you're only 23. Very nice indeed. Zabre is coming in on trial as well. I don't know what to do about the striker situation, because I really do want one. So Zabre is in on trial, but it does say he's only a 3-star goalkeeper, so would he be better than James Hoskins? Yeah, probably, because Zabre's played... I mean, he hasn't played Premier League football, but he's been in the Premier League squad for Swansea for like a good 4 or 5 years when they were in the Premier League, and also a couple of years as well in the Championship. Yeah, he was probably just there because they were waiting for his contract to run out, but that's not the point. We'll get this guy in on trial because he's a free agent and we're a low down in the divisions club, which means always get players in on trial. That is a tip. If because I know some people watching this video that know me but don't necessarily play FM, if that makes sense, like friends and family. If you don't play FM and you're just getting into it, if you're playing as a lower league club, any player that pops up that says, oh, this guy might be good, he's a free agent, just go, trial. Just offer him a trial, see what happens. If he's crap, like we'll see how this guy is. He's pretty good, to be fair, so we'll keep him on trial and potentially offer him a contract in the future. If he's crap, you can just terminate the trial quite easily, go to contract, terminate trial, and just be like, nah, mate, see you later. Can't be asked for you. Right, I think what we're going to do, Reece Brown is in. Oh, Reece Brown is in. There we go. Excuse me. What we're going to do is we are going to go into this Kingstonian game with the same strike force. I might play Alex Nimbley instead of Wes Fletcher just to see if there's any difference between the two. Jamie Bradley Green, free agent trial. Yeah, just to see if there's any difference between the two. If potentially Alex Nimbley comes in and just starts banging in goals in this Kingstonian game, maybe we won't need a striker, but I'd like to try both of them out. Oh, there you go. Perfect example. He's crap. See you later. Not approached to sign. I've pressed the wrong button there while I was trying to be Billy Big Bollocks. Get out. But we do need a striker and a centre-back, I'd say, are our two. Yes, we do need a striker. Do we need 37-year-old John Stead? You know a player's old when you've got to scroll down for a while on his career history. He started his career in 1999. He started his career when I was 2. That's like a 21-year career. He's gone for 4.57 million in his 21-year career, though, to be fair. And even at 37, is still playing like a full season. Not a full season last year, but the year before last, a full season pretty much in the National League. John Stead. A beautiful smile, John. He's so happy. He's so happy. He's going, I'm 37 years old and I'm still playing football. How the hell is this happening? Oh dear. It's all gone Pete Tong. Right, what can we do here? So let's see. Michael Collins, no. Ollie Dwyer is going to come out. We're going to stick Reece Brown in there. I know he's more of a left and right back. Oh no, well I guess not. Maybe I got that wrong. But actually, no, he's pretty good at centre back. To be fair, I'd think 10 heading, 10 marking, 10 tackling in this division. That's so solid. I don't mind sticking him at centre back for now. Reece Brown. Ollie Dwyer's not fully fit again, which is why. We'll see. We'll have to see about these guys potentially coming in on trial and whatever. Matty J didn't have a good game, so he's going to get dropped for the brand new Matty Willock. Did I say Matty James? Matt J. Matty Willock. That's going to get confusing, isn't it? But luckily, Matty Willock is perfectly suited. If you look at his start ratings, perfectly suited to a box-to-box midfielder role. Don't play him as a roaming playmaker, whatever you do. But that box-to-box midfielder role is his perfect role, and that's exactly where I want him to play. The other change we're going to make, Wes Fletcher coming out for Alex Nimbley. Only a 2-star player now. But then the star ratings of a few players will have dropped because of the fact we've brought in a star player in Matty Willock, who's 4.5 stars. It just makes everyone else look a little bit crapper. It's like the one thing I can compare it to, because I've been watching the series, is if you've been watching Lelujo's non-league to legend, and he's had Harrison Davis in his team since day one. And since day one, Harrison Davis was pretty much championship level. So no one else could really get past like a 2.5-star player in his team, even though they were all playing well lower than what they should have been, if that makes sense. Which I think, to be honest, what's happening here. We are going into this Kingstonian game though, so we'll switch up and get into game mode. What I'm going to do between, because I want to try and rush through the first few seasons, because I would like to think that we could get promoted back to back to back, at least 3 promotions back to back up, in which I think would take us to the Football League, because I think this promotion should take us into the Conference South or National League South. Second promotion, if I've done it right, should take us into the National League. Third promotion then should take us into League 2. So the first 3 seasons I want to try and rush through and not spend more than 2 or 3 episodes, because I'm doing other bits in my life and I'm not like a full-time Football Manager YouTube person. I can only really get 1 or 2 videos out a week. So I want to try and rush through it as much as I can. I would like to get more videos out so I could do 2 a week, which, if I do this sort of style of not cutting and just pressing record, saying hello, going through the whole video, and that we've gone 1-0 down, but it's disallowed, and talking through the whole video, no cuts, and then saying goodbye, please subscribe, and then pressing stop record, I could do a lot more videos because I don't have to edit it, if that makes sense. And I know that sounds really lazy, but I'd rather do that and not have to edit it than be like, hey, this is what we're doing today, let's get into the game, cut back when we're in the game and stuff like that. It just takes up time with editing, and I'm really shit at editing, so probably shouldn't swear, but I'm really rubbish at editing. So when it comes to doing stuff like that, I would much rather just spiel word sick out of my mouth for a few minutes. Not have to edit it. Obviously, I've still got to edit it. I've still got to put in the little stab at the beginning and stuff like that, but don't have to edit it nearly as much. Reggie Lamb loves a long shot. 6 minutes in, though, we've already looked better than we looked in the whole game previously against, who was it we played before? Maidstone, someone like that. Wasn't it? It was Folkestone. I was thinking Kent in my head. Alex Nimmerley's on a little darting run. Lays it back to Kane Ramsey, who is probably thinking he's gone from playing at the Emirates, where he made his Saints debut, to playing at the Tesla SpaceX Arena in front of about 40 people. Although, to be fair, there's probably a couple of thousand here. Alex Nimmerley's in. He's offside, yeah. Okay, so Mesut Ozil maybe should have stopped his run a little bit, or at least come back onside. But then, to be fair, the ball never should have came to him, because Nimmerley should not have missed from that position. Sorry. Taking a little drink. Yes, like I was saying, I'm going to try and rush through these first few seasons, just because I think with the amount of money we've got, the amount of reputation, so the type of players that we can bring in, we should be... Oh my God! That's ridiculous. I don't even want to talk about it. The amount of players and the quality of players we should be able to bring in, I mean, we should never be able to bring in a player the calibre of Matty Willock in this sort of division, but we've been able to because of the money and the reputation, so that means we should get promoted back to back to back, hopefully, if I do things right and don't completely balls it up with the money situation and stuff, like giving out $7,500 a week contracts. Matty Willock. But I keep thinking it's Joe Willock as well, which, I mean, we definitely wouldn't be able to, get him. But I've felt the same thing at the moment with, on my Twitch save at the moment, I'm doing a save with Portsmouth. Don't ask, it was a whole thing. Go over to my Twitch channel and look at the broadcast if you want to see why. But we're doing a save with Portsmouth over there, and I've just got to the end of the first season, and Juan Mata got released by... Oh, no, he didn't get released. He got... he transferred from Man United to... I want to say Villarreal. Or some Spanish team in, like, January of the first season. And then got, by them, at the end of the first season, got put on the transfer list for free. And I went, I'll never get Juan Mata. Let's just put in an offer. And he came to me on like a $4,000 a week contract or something in League One with Portsmouth. That's the kind of thing, like, that's how reputation can positively affect you in FM, because that should never be happening. Alex Nimmerley is unfortunately injured, so Wes Fletcher will be coming back. I'll say back on, will be coming on. Kim Flanagan's not had the best of games. Michael Collins came on and had a pretty good impact first game, so we'll try it again. I'm going to go for the triple sub again, though. Why not? Aswad Thomas. It worked last time. Oh, do it then. I click the button. Yeah, reputation's huge in Football Manager. Hence why I'm thinking we should get the back-to-back-to-back. But I'll stop going on about it now. It's fine, don't worry. You can watch the rest of the video in peace. Looking at the other games, Carl Shelton, their striker, Tommy Bradford, has just banged in a hat-trick. I mean, yeah. No, go him. Go him. First minute, 28th minute, 31st minute, half an hour hat-trick. Fair play. We've got another late throw from Aswad Thomas. Could it lead to another late equaliser? Or it was nearly Thomas to Collins, with a few players in between, for the equaliser again. Thomas is going to take the corner here, though. That's a penalty. That is a penalty. That is a penalty. Wes Fletcher, this is your second bite of the cherry in a Musk FC shirt as a penalty taker. Please don't balls it up this time. That was very well done. Not quite in the corner. Keeper maybe should have got to it, but the power on it was phenomenal. Wes Fletcher. We are getting phenomenally lucky. Lucky. 87th minute equaliser yet again. Last game was the 89th. Oh dear. A highlight from kickoff on Football Manager. It's never good. That's never good, is it? That usually means you're getting completely scored against right now. Michael Collins trying to come back and do some defensive duties. Edward Thomas getting very much drawn out of position by Coker, which means Spencer is free on that left-hand side. Their right-hand side. Our left back, their right forward. Yeah. Oh, it's been disallowed again. So 3 disallowed goals in this game now. They already had one in the first half. We had one with Mesut Ozil's offside, and then they've had another one now That Ratty man is certainly a bit of a player. I really want to sign Odyssey Spy Rides. I'm going to have a look at him after this game. Looks like that's going to be it. It is going to be it. Well, there we go. I mean, nothing like a bit of excitement, eh? 2-1 all draws to start off the gameplay in this series. I don't know what's going on there. Alex Nimmerly's injured 5 to 6 days with a twisted knee. Whoops. Sorry. How... He is... Oh, he's a free agent. Oh, we just have to do it. We just have to do it, don't we? He's already underbid from Cirencester. He wants a... Do you know what? You can have £200 a week. I'm going to up it. I'm just nice like that. You can have a 2-year contract like that. Come on. Good boy. Looks like Odyssey Spyros will be coming in. Will he be our new starting striker? Absolutely not. But he's fantastic in... If you've been watching it, Dr. Benji's AFC Thames series this year, Burgess Hill, who have gone up the divisions with him, have a player called Odyssey Spyrides. That's Odyssey Spyrides right there that we've just tried to sign. And he is like a hero because of his name being Odyssey Spyrides. John Stones has just gone to Liverpool in this save, so there's that. Don't know why I scouted him. But that's why we're trying to sign Odyssey Spyrides. Don't worry, I'm not going off me rocker trying to sign players from the league below or whatever league Burgess Hill are in. I don't know why I'm still advancing. That's going to be it. We're going to do... What's this video? This video's already 26 minutes long. I should cut it there. What I'm going to do then... I know we've got the Bogner game right there, but let's have a look. When are we going to come back? We've got random friendlies just dotted because our season started so early. Like, all through August, we've got random friendlies. I might have to look at the scheduling, maybe cancel some of them. But I think, like I said, I want to go quite far. What I might do is come back for this Enfield Town game. I know that's not that far. We'll do Enfield Town and Horsham maybe because then it's like the start of a new month, start of September. I mean, there's no point showing the Carlisle friendly. We're going to get dominated. It's Carlisle. But, you know, start of September, it's what officially would be the close of the transfer window, even though technically there's no transfer window this low down. So we hopefully would have signed every player we need by then. But yeah, I think we'll come back. Enfield Town and Horsham. I might just forget and start the next episode with like Folkestone and Kingstonian at the end of December. Let's hope not, because if I played that much FM without recording it, I've got an issue. Enfield Town and Horsham, next episode. But yeah, so we've started off the season in disappointing fashion. 2-1 all draws, 1 at home, 1 away from home. Good home attendance, though. That is a good thing. I do want to get Scarapot on this guy because he dominated us. Good home attendance, though. Like I say, that is a good thing. 3,500 home attendance, and when we went away, when we went away to Kingstonian, 857 away fans going with us. So we have already got a big fan base behind us, which is what we want because that's going to help with money, which is going to help with signings, which is going to help with us rocking up the divisions. Hopefully, one day winning the Champions League. Will Wes Fletcher still be in our team then? No, he won't. That's it. We're done. Thank you guys very, very much for sitting through this 30-minute video. I'm trying to improve with videos and stuff, but it's a slow process. I know it's probably not the most entertaining thing you've ever watched, but there you go. I'm trying my best to improve. If you have enjoyed the video, please leave a little like. It would be very much appreciated. Shows that I'm doing something good in my life. Also, subscribe. Little red buttons down there. Go click it. Them numbers really gives me endorphins. If you didn't like the video, click the dislike button. Go down to the comments, be nice, but let me know how I can improve in the future and what I can do to make these videos better. Please go follow me on Twitch. I stream over there a few nights a week. I've been very inconsistent the last couple of weeks. I've had a lot going on. I will be back over there tomorrow, don't worry. Yes, twitch.tv/CJBTCC. It's all linked down in the description, as is my Twitter. You can go and follow me over there. But for right now, for today, we are done. I will see you next week, or maybe later on this week if I get another chance to record a video. We'll have to wait and see. They'll just come out as and when, I think, from now on. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Have a good week and stay safe. Bye.